G'day, welcome back to Butter. Kids are in bed, Mrs. Butter's working, we're going to cook some dinner. Let's get into it. So tonight we're cooking a dish that we call Healthy Asian, only because I don't know many Asian dishes. This is just something we whip up all the time. It is really yummy. This is a dish that Mrs. Butter and I started cooking when we first met, like 11, 12 years ago. It was as simple as we didn't know what to cook one night. I Googled while I was at the supermarket, healthy Asian dish, and this was the first thing that came up, and we've been cooking it ever since. It is really good. Ingredients are chicken. I've just got some leftover chicken out of the freezer. It's a good way to get rid of leftovers. Use whatever cut you want. Carrot, cucumber, spring onion, a sweet capsicum, lime, Singapore noodles, mint, coriander. If you think coriander tastes like soap, don't use coriander. Put spinach in it, I don't care. Do whatever you want, it doesn't matter. And then the sauce, you've got soy sauce, fish sauce, a bit of brown sugar, and then I cook it in sesame oil. Bit of lime juice over the top. Really good. So let's get into it. First things first, get your mint and coriander, pick it, chuck it in the colander, give it a rinse, let it sit while you prepare everything else. Just roughly pick your coriander, the stems in it are good, so I just chuck them in. So make sure to give your mint and your coriander a good wash. Coriander always has this fine, gritty stuff in it, so just give it a good rinse. Otherwise it's going to ruin your day. So the next bit is time consuming. You don't have to do it the way I do it. You can do it however you want. You can chop your carrot, you can slice your carrot, you can peel your carrot, you can use one of them Juliana machines if you don't value the end of your fingers. I use a sharp knife only because it looks better. I like it more when I do it by hand. So sharp knife, and you want to Juliana your carrots. Super duper, have a look at that. They're like little matchsticks, so they've still got a bit of crunch to them. When you grate them, you don't get that. These are, look at that, bloody beautiful. They're gonna look really good in the dish, and you've got that crunch. They're tasty. They are great. I use one of these knives for most things. Easy to handle. They're nice and lightweight. These ones are perfectly balanced. It's a Japanese something, I don't know what it's called, but really good for doing stuff like this. Next you've got your cucumber. Don't worry about chopping this into matchsticks because the inside looks like a slug. Chop it, I like to have a bit of green on every piece. So yeah, chop it into little quarter moons or whatever you want to do. Now that that's done, get your capsicum, take the seeds out. Just chop this into small pieces, however you want. Chuck them in. 2 spring onions. Have a look at that, it's just looking great. Bloody have a go at that. It is magnificent. Grab your coriander and mint, give it a bit of a chop up, chuck it in. Don't worry if it's still a little bit wet. You put the sauce on it anyway, it's just water, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Give them a good chop, rough as. Okay, bloody Shanghai them in, let's do it. With the chicken, you want to cut it like you want to sort of shred it almost. You can cut it into chunks if you like, but in this type of dish, especially with the noodles, shredding it is good. So that's how I do it. Awesome. So we've got a couple of tenders here and looks like half a chicken breast. So they've just come out of the freezer. As I said, we'll use them up. So to shred it, it's as simple as getting your knife and sort of scraping down the chicken like that. You're not cutting it, you're scraping it. And that gives you these nice, thin, sort of ripped pieces of chicken. And they cook really, really well. You don't need to cook them for long. Cook it quick and hot, and it comes out nice and tender. Now that the chicken's all shredded, get a bit of salt and pepper, put that in there, and a bit of sesame oil, give it a bit of a mix. I'm a big believer of oiling your food and not your pan. So chuck a bit in there, give it a mix around, and just let that sit while the hot plate warms up. While the hot plate's heating up, we're going to make the sauce. The sauce is great, you can use this sauce in anything. So it is as simple as 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of fish sauce, and 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. With the lime, you can do it one of 2 ways. You can squeeze it into the sauce or straight out into the salad. I also zest a bit of the rind into the salad, just gives it that bit of zestiness. You can use kaffir lime leaf if you want to, if you can get it. We can never seem to get it here in Warrnambool, so we just do it this way. Let me get that in there. Whew. Use a long teaspoon. I like to call these mother-in-law spoons. It needs fish sauce. That's good. Okay, so we're going to cook the chicken now. Cook your noodles as it says on the packet. This one does say wok ready from pack. I am just going to chuck them in some boiling water for a minute before I chuck them in the fry pan. You don't have to use Singapore noodles, you can use any type of egg noodle. It doesn't matter. Let's do it. Right, now that that's looking pretty good, get your noodles, give them a soak. Once they're all pulled apart, they're ready to drain in your colander and chuck them in with your chicken. Give them a quick stir. Turn your pan off, and then your salad can go straight in that. Give it a good mix. How good's that? That looks and smells really, really good. So easy as just getting a bowl, chuck it in a bowl, tip your sauce on it, and you're good to go. Smack a bit of sauce over it, and you are good to go. That is good. Let's do it. That is really, really good. Look at that. Healthy Asian. Chuck it in the fridge, it'll last for days. Make extra sauce if you want. It's up to you. That is just fantastic. All right. We'll see you next time.